Yes, we are back. Back again in Fernbus. Back again for another adventure. But this time, it's not in normal Fernbus. This time, we're going to have another look at the Football Team Bus DLC. Haven't put any content out on this for a couple of years, I think. But after doing some Fernbus last week, I thought this week we'd do some Football Team Bus DLC. Have another look at it in case you haven't seen it, whether it's going to be of interest to you. You don't have to be a football fan. It's pretty much Fernbus in another guise, as you will see. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, then hello. I'm actually waving then. This going out on the Fernbus Friday. It's not going to be a regular thing, don't panic. Other content is some OMSI on a Monday occasionally. On a Wednesday, though, guaranteed every week, some train sim on Railway Wednesday. On a Saturday, maybe some things. On a Sunday, some things as well. So that's the plan. And hello to Nico, Crispy and Aaron. So yes, a DLC for the Fernbus thing, which I will leave a link to in the doobly-doo below. Also down there will be a link to a Twitchy page where you can watch me do this stuff live, because apparently this is, and also a link down there to the Discord server, which is full of idiots basically, so try and avoid that. There is a link to the DLC, there we go, which Crispy's just brought up for those watching live. That is the thing. So I will click on the Football Team Bus. You can launch it directly when you start the game through Steam. You can launch the Team Bus DLC without having to go to the game, but in this instance I will click on Team Bus. So I'm not going to resume the game because that'll put me through to where I was last time. So we're going to go straight into a new game. And yes, I do want to start a new game. Enter my name. It is Steve. Yep, that'll do. That's me. Right. So here's the thing. Now, you may have a favourite German football team, because haven't we all? My one piece of advice with this is the premise of this DLC is that you have to drive your team to a game. Maybe not all the time, but we'll come to that. You have to drive them back again to your hometown. So depending on what team you pick and where they are geographically in Germany, could be the difference between you spending a lot of time traveling and not. So really, you want to be choosing a team that's in the middle of the map. I know nothing about German football, but you do get a budget. So if you're going for Munich, you get a budget of 9,000 per year or per season for the upkeep of your coach, to restock it, to refuel it, to service it, if you get any repairs, to repair it. So depending on the team you pick, will be the budget that you get. So I haven't got a preference as to what team I should be doing. I'm just tempted to just pick one. Maybe, okay, so the top budget is 9,000. That'd be too easy. The bottom seems to be 5,000. What if I choose something with 7,000? Just as an interim. Dortmund, Bremen. Dortmund's black and yellow. I like black and yellow. So if we go Dortmund, Augsburg in homage to Train Sim. No, I like black and yellow. We'll go Dortmund because the budget's right. What you then get is, if you choose the Man Lions Team Bus, which you get as part of the DLC, you get to have it in the team colours. So this coach comes as part of the DLC, which you can then use this coach in normal Fernbus. So it's the same Man Lions C, but you've got like coach style tables inside it. You can use a normal coach if you wanted to as your team coach. You can pick many of the coaches you've already got as a DLC, but I don't want to do that. So I can choose the team bus in Dortmund colours. I could go back, so if I decide I don't want to choose Dortmund, so if maybe if you wanted to go to Leverkusen, you then get their DLC. So I actually quite like that fact that it is actually really cool and done in the colours of your chosen team. But we'll go back to Dortmund. Suspension will need repairing. It probably will. So yeah, we'll go with Dortmund. We'll stick with the team bus. You can change your settings here in the same way as you can do a Fernbus. We'll leave them all as that. So my name's Steve. Dortmund. There's my team bus. So our season schedule for 22-23. So we're playing Hoffenheim in our first match. So we've got to take our team, or sometimes our team will travel on its own, which is the only bit of this I don't get. Sometimes they'll travel up by train the night before the game, and then I've got to travel up the night before the game, stay in a hotel and pick them up from the train station, and then drive them home again afterwards, which is the only weird bit in this. Right. So in the world, you can find various location markers that you can interact with. So you've got the office, the stadium, and a shop. So there's our lovely coach. So we'll take a picture of that. And so you've got to enter the club office, which is over there, which is at the stadium. So it's our home ground here. So in we go. So that takes us through. So we've got an email. I'll just tell you various things. So welcome to your club. Look forward to good cooperation for the coming season. And right, we've got to choose. We'll have the announcer. No. We've got to choose our business rate for the onboard Wi-Fi. So don't forget, we had that budget of $7,500. So depending on the business rate, so if we go to the middle one, so 50 megabits download, 10 upload, and that's monthly. So we've done that. So we've chosen our business rates. Calendar, we are there on the 29th. Here's our next match day on the 3rd. So we could advance all the way through to our match day, but we may have to do some stuff to the coach first. So there's our budget. We've got money left. You can click on the bus and see its repair status, which is the sort of thing I really wish they'd bring into Fernbus. So you can see how the brakes are, the exhaust are, how the oil is, what the condition's like for damage, and how clean it is, how much fuel it is, how full the toilet is, because you've got to empty the toilet, and how much food you've got on board, because you've got to restock it. So how much water, lemonade, Coke, beer, candy bars, nuts, mini salami, and chips you've got on board. So you can check that. So what I'd need to do is go to a shop first and buy some stuff for the coach. So I need to go and stock that lot up. So if we go back to our coach, the shop is just around the corner, handily here. So we'll jump on board. So yeah, so here's the difference in the coach. Look, we've got seat back tables for those, whole kitchen area here, and these rather posh tables here where the team will sit, and rather nice tables at the back. So once you've got the DLC, you can use this coach in normal Fernbus as well, so that's really handy. Let's sit myself down, maybe not sit that close. Start it up. So normal things apply, although I don't need to turn all these lot on because we can turn the monitors off. Air conditioning we can put on, although it's only me in the coach at the moment. But yeah, it is looking rather nice in these colours. Okay, so we've got to go around to the shop, as I said. So pop it in gear. We'll close that door. Hi, Hawklin. And find our way out. Where is the way out? Can I get out round there? Yeah, we'll give it a go. No, I use the mouse on the switches. It's as standard. Right, so I think the shop was to our left. So actual driving the coach is the same as normal Fernbus. But this time we've got to go in and restock stuff. I really wish they would bring these things to normal Fernbus. Having to put supplies on board and then having the ability to then sell stuff while you're on your journey. That would be quite cool. Right, so let's just drive in here. Oh, that's parking. We just leave it running because, you know, no one's going to steal a football team coach, are they? Oh, that's gone past the marker. There we are. Right, so in the shop now, this shows you what you buy. So they all cost money, and obviously the team aren't going to pay for it. So whatever we put in there comes out of our budget. So there's our budget, 7,500. From previous experience, they don't like too much beer, because if your team wins and drinks beer on the way back, the team boss will moan at you because they're drunk. High rounded wings. So we'll put some water on board. We'll go with 10. We'll go maybe 15 water. We'll put 10 lemonade, 10 Coke. We'll put 5 beer. Candy bars, nuts, mini salamis, and some chips. So there we go. So we've got some stuff on board. $88 euros we've spent there. Want to buy the items? Yes, we do. So we're all ready to go. Coach should be fueled up. So what we can now do is, if I close a door, if I go to our smartphone, we can actually go to the calendar on the smartphone and go to match day. So Hoffenheim is where we got to go. Is it going to let me go to match day? It's not, is it? Are they travelling by train? Create appointments for refueling, car wash, toilet discharge, and shopping. Okay, it's not letting me click on match day, which means I've probably done something wrong. Have I got an email? No. I might have to go back to the thing then. Okay. Let's go into reverse. Enter the club office. Oh, it's telling me in the bottom left, donut, to enter the club office. It's a home game. That'd be why I haven't got to go anywhere then. We'll just reverse out onto the main road. Yeah, I should have just read down the bottom left. It's been a while since I played this. So I've got out there and bought them snacks and things and didn't actually need to. All that money I've spent. Right, let's see if I can swing this into the car park again. Oh, God. Okay. This looks a bit narrow, doesn't it? Right, let's just park this here then. Pop it into there. Open the door. There we go. Right. Let's right. Let's go back to the office then. Stagecoach Now International. Exactly. Okay. So no messages posted. Why can't I go to match day? I'm here. What am I missing? I haven't got any emails. I've done everything there. I've been and refueled the... Okay. Ah, click on the next match day thing. That would be why. Enter my home stadium. I'm here. That's the club office. I don't want into the office. I want into the stadium. Well, that's where I am. It says continue at the top. Does it? Oh no, it's around the corner. That 250 meters. Hang on, I've got to try and go around there now. Can I go through here? I can. I don't read these things. That's what you guys are here for, to tell me what to do. We'll just walk slowly round here to where the marker is. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, ba-doop-a-doop-a-doo. 150 meters. Yeah, we just got... Okay, no, we'll go back out again then. Right, getting closer. Seems to be going a weird way round. I suppose it's the front of the stadium though, isn't it? Oh look, there's other people. Very many, not very popular. Oh, I hear the crowd. They're holding down shift, gets it slower. I quite like this because you can see how you can skip this. So obviously we want our team to win. Come on. Oh, 0-0. Half time. Yeah, someone stole the ball at half time. Come on, we can't have it 0-0. Come on, Dortmund. Call the wee woo. Yes. Come on. Don't let them score. Match finished. So we go 1-0 match day. And that puts our ranking, look. Overall, 1 match, 3 points. Into the club office. Right, I'll go back to club office again. So back round the other side. And now because the coach is fueled up, stocked up, I should be able to skip it to the next game, which will be an away game then. And then I'll have to drive. But say, sometimes rather weirdly, which I think it'll probably get me to do in this initial one, the team will travel by train. I then have to book a hotel for the Friday night. Travel on the Friday to the hotel, so empty. The team then travels by train on the Saturday. I have to go to the train station on the Saturday, pick them up from the train station, and then take them to the match. And then after the match, they travel back on the coach with me. That's the only weird thing. Why would they travel on the... I get that if they're going a long distance, they may use a train. And yes, the hotel cost comes out of my budget. But it just seems odd that I travel up alone. Right. I haven't got any emails. Okay, so next match day then is Saturday. So I'm guessing they're going to travel with me then, because it's not telling me to go through to a Friday. Get into my bus. There you go. There's my team, all waiting by my bus. So I'll open the door. They obviously haven't put any. They're magically disappearing. Oh, they've got some bags on there. There we go. A team are on the coach. Right. I really wanted to do my announcement thing then. Right. Right, so you've got to drive to the stadium in Mainz. So that's where we are next. So Wi-Fi clearance on, kitchen clearance on, restroom clearance on, reading lights on, passenger lights on, air conditioning on. So it's 21 degrees. And pop it in gear. Release the brake. Right. So now I've got to drive them to their first tour, to their match on match day. So they're going to make use of all the snacks and beverages and toilet facilities. So this bit then is the same as Fernbus. So now, so 296k, so not too far away. Hear them jabbering away in the background. So it looks like geographically, we just have a look at the map actually, see where we are. I'll just stop this car. Where are we? So Dortmund is there. So that's not a bad choice actually, considering I didn't know where Dortmund was. So if we end up with a game up here or down here, it's a lot of travelling. Thankfully for this match, you've only got to travel as far as here and then back again. So that's not too bad. Oh, sorry, car. I'm just going to... You've got to be careful of damage, because you have to get the coach repaired. You get marked down if the coach is dirty. Obviously, you don't want your team. It's not good for PR if you turn up and your coach is dirty. Just reset track out of it. There we go. And I have been sacked. The couple of times that I've done this in the past, I've been sacked by the team because of poor driving, or the fact that I've just put loads of beer on, or haven't bothered restocking the facilities, haven't cleaned the coach, been done for speeding, driven recklessly. You know, just normal Fernbus type driving. Tonight, don't forget, for those watching live, we're back with some farming at 6 o'clock. Tomorrow, lunchtime, got my first look at a new game, Drill Deal Oil Tycoon. We'll be doing that tomorrow lunchtime. And then next Saturday lunchtime, going to do some tourist bus. Did standard Fernbus last week, this week. Next Saturday, going to go back around the island of Fuerteventura and do some tourist bus. Oh, God. Right, so this bit then, standard Fernbus. So just drive to the stadium, then you get to watch the game again, and then drive them back. Oh, excuse me. And then afterwards, after the game, you've then got to go and obviously refill the coach if you need to put fuel in it, clean it if you need to clean it, empty the toilet, go and buy more supplies, and then advance again to your next match day. So it's actually, I quite like it because it gives you a reason to drive. So if you've got Fernbus and you're going, well, all I'm doing is, you know, driving from A to B, at least this, if you went through a full season, which I've never done without being sacked, it does give you a reason to do the journeys because you're being told where to go. So that's quite a good thing, I think. And I just really wish they'd have implemented some of these features into normal Fernbus. Hi, Pacer. So 260k to our stadium. Yeah, I quite like the team bus. I've always been a fan of the MAN coach anyway. So you can use any coach you've got, it just then won't be in the livery of your team. So that's quite a cool little feature. Yeah, you've got to get them there on time. Well, yeah, you can choose any other coach if you've got the DLC. Oh, that was a corner. Track IR is always weird for me in this coach. It always seems like I'm sat far too close. Yeah, so you get scored at the end. So when you get back, so you take them, you either travel up to the hotel, pick them up at the train station, take them to the match, drive them back. You always drive them back after the match. And then when you get back, you go back to the club office. Then you get basically rated on how you've done. They'll say, you know, there's impressed with your driving, impressed with the cleanliness of the coach, liked the fact that, you know, the place was stocked up, you know, and you get to learn how much stuff they drink. Say, you know, oops, okay, I might crash into something. I haven't tried changing the seat position in the game itself. That would be far too complicated or logical. So yeah, I learned very quickly not to give them too much beer because you got told off because they basically got drunk, which is ideal. Okay, not so bad on the way back, but on the way to the game, you don't really want that, do you? You don't want your team turning up on match day drunk. I don't think they play that well somehow. But, you know, the refueling is obviously a thing you can do in Fernbus. Emptying the toilets is also something they never carried over to Tourist Bus. Some of this stuff made it into Tourist Bus. But it's the toilet emptyings only stayed in this. And I think they missed a trick there. Being able to generate some income obviously only works when you've got an economy system. But having to keep your coach stocked up. Because, you know, I used to travel on coaches on National Express, and you'd have a hostess on board, and you know, so cups of tea and coffee and crisps and sandwiches and stuff. So when an economy system came in, you could actually make money by selling snacks and things. So there's another stadium we're going past there. Look, that's Frankfurt or Leverkusen even. Oops. Sandy, we're coming off here. So yeah, it certainly adds an extra something to Fernbus. If you've got Fernbus and you're going, yeah, I'm getting a bit bored with it. It's just me driving around. So even if you're not a fan of football, which I'm not, it definitely adds an extra dimension. You do end up, you know, it's a lot of motorway driving, and as I said at the beginning, you're better off picking your team based on its geographical location rather than the team you want. You could just pick it based on how the coach looks. That's what you want to do. But you wouldn't want to pick a team right at the top of Germany because you'll always be travelling long distances. And this was what, 246k to get to our match here, which isn't too bad, but when I did this a couple of years ago, I think I was travelling like 1,000 kilometres or something stupid to get to my first match. We are Dortmund. Basically because I quite like black and yellow. Alright, so 182k. So we won our first match, so that's good. First match of the season, we won. Always a good start. Can we win the next one? They didn't really need to put that whole commentary thing in. The commentary's a bit cheesy. But it just adds a little something. So yeah, so you've got to keep your coach clean, you've got to keep it refueled, you've got to empty the toilet, you've got to make sure the snacks and beverages are topped up, you've got to make sure that you've got enough internet data, because obviously the team will be on their phones. We have got candy bars. We've got candy bars, crisps, beer, lemonade, water, nuts. Das Kit Kat. Candy bars? You don't sound very much. Well, they're called candy bars. I'm only relaying what the game says they are. I just did show the coach from the outside, but let me get back on a straight bit of road. There you go. So we're in the Dortmund team colours. I'll say the team coach comes as part of the DLC. So you get to choose which team you want to be, and then based on that team will be the colour of the coach, or the team colours of the coach, and obviously where you would then be on the map. So it's a really good idea. Well, no, because you get told off. If you just put beer and nothing else, you get told off because the team comes back drunk. So I've put a couple of beers. So fuel you got to keep an eye on. We're okay on this first trip. And as you say, if you weren't here at the beginning, well, for our first match, we will get to see the match when we get to the other end. We have got the team, well, we've got no internal mirror. We have got a team sat behind me, because that's always safe. We do have nuts on board, the driver mainly. Well, yeah, lemonade was it's water, lemonade, beer. You know, that's your three main beverage types. Actually, wasn't cola one of them? I might have had four. That was quite bouncy around there. Well, lemonade, soda. Beer and lemonade, shandy, indeed. Not in Fernbus, unfortunately. In Tourist Bus, which we'll be doing next Saturday, yes. You've got to buy coaches, hire drivers, make money by doing routes to buy more coaches. With Fernbus, they never quite got around to having an economy system. In this, though, you get given the coach and you've got a budget for the season, which for us was $7,500 to cover fuel, repairs, hotel fees, snacks, beverages, and everything. So if you make it to the end of the season with money left, you've done well. So you've got to be really careful as far as, you know, what you stock on the coach. You don't really want to damage the coach because then you've got to repair it. Well, if you drive carefully, you shouldn't have to repair it. So that's going to save you money. So far, we spent, what, 85 euros? On drinks and snacks. So we're doing okay. Right, we're 100k now. So don't forget, we've got to drive them there in this instance in plenty of time for the game. It's 25 past 11 in game time. Watch the match, and then they go back to the coach afterwards, and then we've got to drive them back again. Porky, thank you very much for that. Yeah, fuel is a factor. So you get time, you get a calendar. So match days are Saturdays. So you can then pick a day during the week and you could go out, refuel the coach, wash it, stock it up, empty the toilet, and then you can advance time then to match day again. Or sometimes, as I said, you travel up on a Friday, so you've got to book a hotel. You travel up empty on a Friday to your hotel, and then on a Saturday morning you pick this team up from the train station and then drive them to the stadium. So you've got to make sure on the Friday that it's full of snacks and it's clean, ready for when you pick them up and take them to the stadium. So yeah, the economy system is good. You know, they took a lot of this from Tourist Bus, because Tourist Bus was the test bed for what they were going to do, and use some of it in this. But a lot of this would be so easy to implement into Fernbus and would make Fernbus so much better, but they just never bothered, or haven't bothered so far, because unfortunately TML are concentrating on the other dire thing they've got. Right, 83k to go. This does mean you get to see a lot of Germany when you're driving around as well, which is always a plus. As I said, it's almost more important to choose your team based on its location geographically than it is to choose your favourite team. Because with some of them you'll be doing a lot of travelling, which, if that's what you want to do, you want to chill out in this and just do some driving, then great. So getting towards our destination. 70k to go. And hopefully we win the match. Obviously this is licensed because it's actual team colours and team names, but it's a shame because I think if this did better, you could almost see it being carried over to something else. So you could have done French teams, so you could have had the same thing but in France. I think that would have been quite interesting because there's quite a lot of France. Providing you obviously had the France map. I don't know, Porky, that was Twitch, not me. If something did get stopped, Twitch can be quite twitchy. I don't get to see that. Right, 50k to go. As I say, yeah, last Saturday we did normal Fernbus. This Saturday the DLC. Next Saturday I'll do some Tourist Bus. Maybe we'll do a couple of actual sort of fare paying routes in Tourist Bus. So I normally just go and hoon it around the island. Okay, I'm slightly speeding, but I'm keeping up with the flow of traffic. That's my excuse. So yeah, so there's our coach. in the Dortmund colours, with our team sat on board. It's looking rather nice, and we're nearly there. I like the fact that we have got these voices talking in the background. That's quite new. But I do miss the announcement in this. Because of the time most of the matches are as well, we get to travel back at night. So if you're not a fan of night driving in Fernbus, because you travel up during the day, and every single one you travel back at night. Pretty much, anyway. Right, 31k. Team all getting excited. Fans eagerly waiting the match. Oh, someone's got a cough. It's not the cough that carries you off, it's the coughing they carry you off in. Alright, off here. Let's mouse fart. Hi, Cactus. Oh, we got a green. We like green. $14k to come. And straight on. So are we going to win this match? I think we're going to lose. I think the team will be too traumatized after the drive down to concentrate on playing football. So I think it's going to be an absolute whitewash. You think 1-1? I should be backing my own team, really, shouldn't I? But, you know. Well, we're going to mains. Confident in my own team. Well, they would have been fine until they got on the coach. Right, so here we are at the stadium. Whoa, try not to kill the team just as they arrive at the stadium. So there's our stadium over there, which apparently is still 5 kilometers away, but you know, it's a very short kilometer. I guess we got to go round the back. Right, in we come. Let me in. I've got the team with me. Is there a space down there? Yep, that'll do. I have played the bus. I will never play the bus again. Right, we have arrived. Right, so our team has all got... Are they getting off? What's going on? I've arrived at the... Hang on, was there a particular parking space it wanted me to park in? I'm definitely here. Oh, there. Hang on, excuse me, team. I can just go to the marker, can't I? No, it's going to want the coach there, isn't it? It's like, no, we're not getting out until you've parked where we want you to park. Sorry about that, team. I'm just gonna sit back down again. Right, let's do that. It was released about 2 years too early. In order to promote it, they completely turned their back on people that have been following their content up until that point, because they wanted to promote it via bigger people, and it's still not ready. It's still not playable. It's still not great. There you go. Right. Right, close all the doors for entering the host stadium. Also lock the left and right luggage hatches. So, lock left, lock right. And close the door. Close the... I can't. I've locked it, and hang on a minute. I just gotta... Bear with me. Right, close it, then lock it. There we go. Right, you guys stay there. I'm just going to go and watch the game that you're not at yet. Right then. It's not half time, but okay. Yes, come on, Dortmund. I knew you'd do it. Two 0. Three 0. Or 3-0 at half time. Come on. It's not about the football, though, is it? It's about the coach driving. I actually quite like that they've done it like this. No! Oh, no. 3-2. Come on, ref. Blow that whistle. Yes! Yes, 3-2. So how does that put us? Oh, we're second. Hey, look, we're second now. That's pretty good. Right, so game is over. Now I've got to take the team back again. Go in, team, on you get. There we go. Close the doors. Right, Wi-Fi on, kitchen clearance on, restroom clearance on, reading lights on, passenger lights on, air conditioning on. Rogue Army, who I think had already followed a week ago, but thanks for the refollow. Right, so we are ready to go. Make sure you sign the next of king. I can't give next of king cards to the football team, can I? Yeah, so here's our... wrong button. So here's our coach. Dortmund is the team we're transporting. So we've now got to take them back to their home stadium after a great match. Why is that saying left there? I don't think we can go left there, can we? Because that's just going to crash us straight into that fence. So we've got to go right. Right, so 6:20 in the evening. Coach's team is back on the coach. So when we get back again from this trip, we then get rated on how we did. So fuel's fine. Also, we don't get an opportunity between games. Really? You're going to stop there? Okay, all right, this may not end well. Okay, so yeah, we'll get rated on if they've run out of snacks and drinks and stuff, which I'm guessing they will have done because I didn't put that much on. Was it 5 bottles of water amongst what, 11 players plus the reservists plus the coach and manager and whoever else turns up. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm just okay. Oh my God! There's a lorry. Oops. Okay, slight bit of damage there on the front of the coach. Right, so we're going to make our way. Just a bit of flesh wound. Back to Dortmund now. where it'll be dark upon our arrival. So interesting to see if we do get one of the ones where you got to book a train journey. See if we can do that. Obviously, our next week's one will be a home game, so that's quite easy. I've just got to turn up. It's that time again. 2 months. That's the 1 month away from being the point of clinical insanity. But thank you very much. 2 months is... yeah, I'm still not convinced. First month I clicked the button by mistake. Second month is... oh, damn it. Well, I'll stick around for one more and see what happens. I do like the lighting in this. I really do enjoy Fernbus. You know, this certainly gives it a purpose, as opposed to a porpoise. That's a whole different thing. Because you're not just driving randomly. Oh, it means you are weird if you're on your third one. The longer the subscription, the more weird you are. If you get the Alaskan flag at the end of your name, there is genuinely no hope for you. See, it does look really nice. Oh, that's bright. And it is running very well. You are beyond help. Like Gal thought. Oops. Yeah, that'll buff out. So we will get damage. So I'll have to go and repair that, otherwise that won't go favourably for me. So once we drop the team off, I'll have to book it in to go and empty the toilet, which I can do one day in the week, and go and clean it, and also repair the damage as well, because, you know, the thing's slightly damaged. But yeah, I really like the concept of this. I really wish I'd have sort of carried on with it. It's almost from a if you're a footballist, it's having like, can I get my team, or is my team? You get no bloody saying it, do you? Is my team gonna win the season? You know, or are end up at the bottom? So it's almost quite interesting to do it, and maybe, you know, go through a season and you know, do it again, pick another season. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't actually see them stopped. It's a good thing we're on our way back. Well, it's a good thing we're not doing in the 2017 season then. It's 2022. Oh, see, look at this lighting. So good. I don't think it was expensive either, the DLC. Certainly, I think a worthy addition to Fernbus. So even if you haven't got all the coach DLCs, and you're quite happily, you know, driving around in the standard MAN, I think it certainly adds something to the game. So what, we're in September now. So obviously as the season moves... oh wow, that looks really nice. So as the season moves on, obviously as we leave the games, it will be totally dark when we leave. £18.10. That's not bad. Probably cheaper elsewhere. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I'm doing tourist bus next Saturday. Actually, can do some proper paying journeys in it next week, rather than just do random drives around the island like I normally do. Yeah, new game tomorrow lunchtime. When I've been given to review, Drill Deal, Oil Tycoon. That's tomorrow lunchtime. What's the blue icon on the dash? Air conditioning. Shows it's on. Ooh, that's a corner. That's definitely a corner. Yeah, and look out tomorrow night on YouTube on Random Sunday. Got my first look at a game called Camping Builder, which I actually quite liked. The demo of that coming out tomorrow. Obviously, for those on watching this on YouTube, that's already been out. And tonight we're back at 6 o'clock with some more farming. I say that new game tomorrow afternoon, and then next week Tuesday we've got some OMSI, Wednesday some Train Sim World 2, Thursday possibly something single player, Friday will either be some Forza Horizon 4 or will be some Golfing with Idiots. Next Saturday lunchtime some Tourist Bus. Next Saturday night maybe some more farming, and who knows what next Sunday. I use TrackIR. I know there are a lot of other ones out there. I've had TrackIR for blimey years now, and absolutely love it. It just works. It's so good. So yeah, so here's our coach. We're in the Dortmund team coach, making our way back to Dortmund after a win. Team there, chilling out in the coach. Hopefully not drinking all the beer. Well, there's only 5 bottles of beer. Well, this has been out a while, so now it might be black in colour, but back then, when this was done, it may have been in these colours. Thank you for stopping. Yeah, I do really like this normal MAN. So we've got just over half a tank of fuel. But what I may do, obviously we've got the home game coming up. So I may go and do the whole refueling thing before the home game. So that then we can just advance straight to the away game again. So we'll get back to the stadium, get our rating on how we've driven and what the team thought of us. Obviously we crashed twice, so that'll go against us, and then we'll get the coach. Probably I'll refuel it, restock it, wash it, empty the toilet, repair it, see if we can get all of those done. You have to book it in for repair. See, I just forget how good this looks. overtake the truck. 186 kilometers to go back to Dortmund. Yeah, because things do wear out. So, which I said is the thing that I really wish they would have brought into standard Fernbus. There's bits of that in Tourist Bus. Which I said we'll do next Saturday. Headlights are on, yes. And because you put got head, that got blocked by the bot. Actually, headlights aren't on. I thought they were. There we go. So I thought I put them on when we first started. Now they're on. Blame me. Why would you take a coach around the Nürburgring? We actually can take any vehicle around the Nürburgring because it's a public toll road. Right, it's starting to get dark now. 158 kilometers to go. Uh-huh. So yeah, so that's my only issue with this, which some would see as being a plus, is, as I've said, it's the geographical location of your team. If you've got a team in northern or southern Germany, then you're going to spend a lot of time going backwards and forwards between matches. So this isn't too bad a journey, really. So fuel-wise, it's not done too bad. I've got half a tank left. The moon is out and still looking rather large. It used to be absolutely huge in this, but they reduced the size of it. I think it's still too big. It needs to be like a third of that size, really, if that. You know, if I looked out and saw the moon that big in front of me, I'd be like, holy crap. You are a proper little weirdo, aren't you, Orange? You can see the cow jumping over the moon. Oh no, the moon's about to crash into the earth. I like the fact that it gets dark, but not like too quickly. You know, we left at what, 6:30. It's now 8:10 game time. Oh god, straight on. And there's still a hint of like light over there in the distance. Slightly speeding, that'll go against me. They won't like that. It'd be hilarious if I got sacked, wouldn't it? After my first trip with the team, it'd be like, no, sorry, you're not for us. You're far too speedy. You don't give us enough drinks. Oops. Okay, might be a slight bit of damage on the right hand side of the coach now. I need to repair as well. It's going to bankrupt me, isn't it? Because I will do all the repairs and stuff. Just so you can get an idea as to how much you can see it costs. Because $7,500 to last the whole season isn't that much money. Yeah, fuel just about half a tank, so we could probably get to the next game on this tank of fuel. And it's one of those things, do you wait till you get empty before you fill up, or is it easier just to, keep it topped up? Because towards the end of the season, you wouldn't want to necessarily refill it totally, because you're spending money that you're not benefiting from that season. I don't know, because I've never made it to a second season, whether the coach then would stay in the same status point. So if you left the end of the first season with half a tank of fuel, whether if you started season 2, you'd get the same coach back again with half a tank of fuel. Thankfully, we haven't got the whole thing about stopping for breaks that we have in the normal game. So I'm going to worry about that. It's just a case of pressing on between stadiums. So we're only 69 kilometres away from Dortmund. Yeah, but how much of that money is player salaries? Obviously the driver's going to get a salary, but and the coach is obviously paid for, so you don't worry about that. It's just money for fuel and upkeep of the coach, keeping it clean. Thing is, with the lesser teams, you've got less money, but you still got to do the same thing. So, in reality, you'd want the most money, wouldn't you? Because if you pick a team with 5,600 budget, well, you still got to travel to the same sort of games. You're still going to be travelling the same distance. You still got to repair your coach, refuel it, wash it, empty the toilets, and that still costs the same. So I don't know what the benefit is of having various amounts of money. I think it'd have been better if it had been all the same amount of money, regardless of which team you played for or you drove for. I think that would have been a better way to do it. Right, coming off here. So 35k away from our home base. So they're going to whinge about the speeding, because I was a bit. They're going to whinge about the crashes, because, I did a bit. And I think they're going to whinge about the lack of drinks and snacks, because I didn't put that many on. So I don't think I'm going to do that well as a rating. They'll probably give me a final warning or something. After the first drive. Not the best of starts. Right, the end is in sight. 27k from Dortmund. Stay in this lane because they're merging. Yes, they are. There we go. So the next one's a home game, so that's going to be easier, but I will get everything sorted out on this before then. So I've got to book it in for repair. Go and buy some more stuff, which we know is just around the corner. That's fine. Refueling, to go and find the nearest refueling place. And washing and empty the toilet. Right, there's our stadium. Back we come. I didn't kill all the team. Oh, we got a green light as well. Happy days. Left turn. Slight bit of speeding again. I do quite like that audio they've got in the back. So yes, nearly home. You can actually see how dirty the coach has got as well, so we definitely need to clean that. Oh, back by 9. Yes, if you don't clean the coach, you don't restock it, and you don't repair damage, you can risk losing your job. So, but don't forget, that comes out of your budget. So if you drive carefully, you don't get any damage. You've got a chance of surviving. So our shop's just up here. So we know we can come and restock there. We'll do that after we drop them off. And then go and see how we did. Alright, back we come. Don't hit the lamppost. What a stupid place to put a lamppost. I need to check actually, is it? No, I might be right here. There, that. Oh, they haven't got off, have they? Okay, let's just see if it'll let me finish. Just leave them sat on the coach, it'd be fine. Right. Let's have a look at emails. Didn't get an email. That's okay. So bus is okay. Body damage wise, bit of damage to the front there. That's it, 91%. They didn't drink all the water. They drank all the lemonade. One Coke left, no beer left, some candy bars left, some nuts left, some mini salamis there. All those, I like those, didn't like the chips. 84% clean, 59% fuel, 44% toilets full, and 15% food left. So we've definitely got to go and sort that out. So we'll advance to the next match day, which is a home game, so we can get that done quite easily. Right, enter my home stadium. Someone's nicked the coach. That's not where I parked it, is it? Don't think so. Anyway, right, let's go around here then. So the game again. See how we do on the home game, and then we go and get everything else sorted out on the coach. So we've got to repair it, we've got to clean it, we've got to empty the toilet, we've got to rebuy some supplies, and we'll probably refuel it as well. So you can set a day on the calendar to do that. So we know, well, potentially depending on where the next game is, it may be a train travel one, so I might have to book a hotel room for the Friday. But we'll see that one after this home game. See how we do. Could have driven around here, it might have been quicker. Hi Ryan. Oop. Right then. Are we going to win 3 games in a row? Oh. That's not good. Come on, Dortmund. Oh, 1-0 at half time. You can skip this, by the way. Right. At least make it 1-1. Yes. Come on, you can do it. One all. I quite like that. Right, so 1-1. So we're now 4th in the league. Right, so I'm going to go back to the office again. And then see where we are next. Then we go and get the coach sorted out. Yeah, this is actually running as well. I'm running. How's a running? Really weird running. I was definitely running. Run, Forrest, run. My coach has reappeared now. I wasn't there before. Yeah, it's definitely weird running right then. I still got no email. Why aren't I being ranked? Okay, so the next game is there. So if I advance myself, I need to. I've got. But how the hell do I book it? Inspection, damage repair. Send mail. Okay, so I've requested some damage repair, and then I'll get a response back saying when. In the meantime, though, I can go and restock it. So if I go grab our coach, go and restock it. Where's the so the shop's there. Where's the nearest car wash? Is there. Refuel is it's refuel there, waste treatment and car wash. So I need to go there really then, don't I? That's where I need to be. So if I go to the shop first, turn right, turn left, and then just follow my nose. Okay. It'll be fine. Might have to do some map inspection. I'm gonna have to come back here and then see. What? Why is the team on the bus? It's not. It's not a match day. What are they? Do they not have homes or anything? Do they just stay on the? They just stay on the bus. All right, boys. How's it going? Like, yeah, we're just chilling on the bus. Oh, that's going to be close. Right. Shop first then. Then we go and we'll refuel, empty the toilet, etc. Right, let's just wang this in there. Why are you lot on here? Right, so water, they drunk it all, didn't they? So I reckon we have 25 water, lemonade, Coke, beer, we'll give them 10. Nuts, candy bars. They didn't like the crisps very much, did they? That should be enough. I think it's more water. Capacity is 200 slots. No, I don't think it will be a take them to the station thing. Oh, yeah. There we go. La Ferrari Games. Thanks so much for the follow. Right. So that's filled the coach up. Now I've got to go and roll with food and drink. Put the air conditioning on in case they complain. Right, so now I've got to go and put fuel in. Empty the toilet. find my way there now. So it's up here, turn right, turn left, and then it was sort of straight on around there a little bit. So yeah, half tank of fuel, which would probably have been enough. So clean it. Yeah, we probably would be okay on fuel. But they're not on there now, eating all the snacks and things that they're supposed to be having on the next bloody game. I think it's probably because I didn't park in the correct place when I got back, that they didn't get off the coach. They couldn't. They just stayed there. It's like, no, we're not getting off because you're not parked in the correct place. Come on, then. I'm sure you used to get a report after like each return trip as well as to how you've done. Unless that's changed. Why is... Oh, it's taking me back to the stadium. About to say, why have I got a marker up on the thing now? Oh my god. Oops. Okay, it's definitely going to need some repairing now. So I'm there. I've got to go... There's a repair place. So I've got to go right. Awkward place to get to. Down there. Turn right. Then turn left. And then down there. Shame you can't set a waypoint, really. Well, at least this is going to direct me back to the stadium. But I need the appointment for the repair. Hang on, I wonder if I got it through on an email. Email. Anything? Nope. Nothing. I'm guessing it's going to be the following day. Social network. We're the winners. We've been beaten. Oh, they're tweeting. Alright, forwards. I could have turned right there because the green was mine, wasn't it? Oh well. We'll go on to this one. Turn right here. It's definitely weird that see, I'm used to doing this without the team being on board. It's like, yep, yeah, we're here. We just ignore us because we're here. So left, and then left again. So fuel, empty toilet, clean, and then we got to wait for the email on the repair, which you might not be able to do that before this game day. Oops. Coming through. Okay, so around here. And then it's round the other side of that. I don't know how I get in there though. In there, I'm guessing. Yeah, I think it's behind. So I could go straight on and then left. Let's go straight on and then left. once the light changes. Which is going to be a while because there's traffic moving from other directions. Why are you on, team? It's not match day. It's Monday. Why are you still sat on the coach? It's like, yeah, I've been here since Saturday. We can't get off. The toilet's now clogged. I'm just gonna nothing to see. Yeah, it's definitely going to need a bit of repair to the front of the front of the things. Definitely going to need repairing now. You can't stop. Really? You're going to stop there? Have you not seen that I'm in a... Okay. I want to go for the car wash to get rid of any blood. Okay, so here's the fuelie place. Let's go there and do the fuelie. So engine off. Click on the refueling icon to refuel a vehicle. Additional clicking on the icon stops the refueling process. Okay. Oh, our budget's going down. It's cheaper than our fuel, yeah. Oh, into neutralis. Right, so fuel is full. Now we've got to go around here and empty our toilet. Oh, they're closed. Damn it. Okay. Didn't anticipate that. Right, let's at least see if we can wash it then. Let me try and back it up. (24/7), so that's fine. So at least we can clean it. So you get a choice between the washes. 30, 45 or 75. We'll go with a basic wash for this one. Quite loud. I'll turn it down a bit. Oh, we even get a blow dry as well. Not doing very well as a blow dry, is it? Because the coach is still wet. Right, so we can't empty our toilet because they're not open. But we've cleaned it, we've restocked it. We'll go back to the stadium then, and then skip forward to match day. And see where they're going next. No, I didn't. Right, so back to the club office then. We've refueled. Doesn't matter which way we go, I suppose. So we'll go this way. Oh, that's a light. That's the colour that I should have really stopped at. Okay, let's carry on going forward. Turn the game order back up again now. Hello, Mr. Policeman. Right, so go back to the stadium, skip forward to match day, see where our next match is, and take our team there. That shouldn't be sat on the coach, but they are currently. Lurk away. Right, round the corner. There we go. So yeah, last week did standard Fernbus. This week, obviously doing the football DLC. Next week, I'll do some tourist bus next Saturday. So we go through the 3 playable games that TML have done. Tonight, don't forget, back at 6 o'clock with some farming. Tomorrow lunchtime, back at 12 with a new game, Drill Deal Oil Tycoon. And then back next week then with some OMSI, some Train Sim World 2, some farming, some other things. Right, back to our stadium, back to the club office. I wonder if the team will actually leave the coach now. So, nope, we're going to sit here now until game day. We're not leaving. Why should we leave? You can't make us leave. Round we come. Yeah, he's still trying to get me to drop them off from the end of the game, isn't it? So I should just follow the line, I think. It's like, we really want to get off the coach. Our family can just wave at us through the window, but we want to go and see them. Let's stop here. I'll just leave them there in the coach. Right, match day. Oh, I've got an email now. Okay. Appreciate your appointment today. Repair. They can do the damage. Let's ignore the damage and go straight to match day. Oh, no, it's not. I've got to do the damage repair. Okay, fine. Someone's stolen my coach. Drive to the workshop. Where's me? Oh, it's there. Fine. I've got to drive and do my damage repair now. Oh yeah, I can do the loot fill again. Oh yeah, because they'll be open now. Are they still on board? Are you still here? No. Who's making all the voices then? If they're not still here. Hi, Stu. Who's doing the speaking then, if they're not here? Oh, don't give them more damage. I'm doing okay, thank you. It's definitely taken more time than I thought it's going to do. I don't even know at this rate will we get a chance to do another match. We'll see. Depends on where it is. We might have a chance to drive there, I suppose, and see a match. Oh, they've gone quiet. Right, 18k. Dortmund. We're ferrying about. Oh, that was a bit rapid. And they're doing well so far. What do we do? We won 2 and drew 1. Oh, green light. But now we're going to repair the coach that got damaged somehow on the journeys that we've done. Repair it at a place we've already been to. Oh god, that's going to go well, AI, isn't it? You're going to try and go through there. Coming through. Coming through again. Yeah, somehow it got... I don't know how it got damaged. Someone drove into me. Definitely somehow it got damaged. Wasn't me. Can't do it. Can't prove anything. Can't. The fact I've just run a couple of red lights is got nothing to do with it. Yep, coming round. That was a perfectly legitimate manoeuvre. Nothing illegal about that at all. Fernbus is Fernbus on its own. Once you've unlocked every city, which that's even worth doing, you then go, okay, what now? This adds something to Fernbus that Fernbus is lacking. The whole repairing things, you know, restocking the coach, refueling, washing, emptying the toilet, having to take your football team to football matches, you know, giving you a purpose to drive, definitely adds some playability that Fernbus is lacking. Tourist Bus that we're going to do next Saturday has got that playability. You've got to create routes, you've got to buy vehicles, you've got to hire drivers. It's certainly a lot more career orientated. OMS is hard. Why would you try it? Why? Just Xbox controller. Job done. Yeah, we're doing OMSI on Tuesday, driving for our bus company. You don't get that option. Yeah, you can use an Xbox controller with OMSI. You just got to configure it. Left turn. Just wait. Right, so our repair garage is up here. And then we can go and empty our toilet once the repair's done. I don't know how, said the repairs just... someone, while I was been watching a game, someone come out and vandalised my my coach. How... Oh, round the corner. I say, how do I get in there? Round there. Okay. And then in there. Drive up to one of the things. Ooh, fancy. Oh, hang on. Bear with me. Bear with me. We've got to be on the end bay over there. Which nothing to see here. We're all good. We're just I didn't have to be on the end bay. Maybe it'll let me in this way. Oh, there is a marker inside. That would be a bit obvious, wouldn't it? Is it going to open this way? Yes, it is. There we go. We'll park in this one then. Okay. Yeah. Repair body damage. Headlights and body front. Oh dear, that's expensive. Are you sure? Hang on. I'm guessing it repaired it then. Right. Now we'll go back. We're empty our toilet on the way. So then we've cleaned the coach, we repaired the coach, we've refueled the coach. We'll go back past the toilet place and all right, no, okay, yep. I can see how you can't get past. You carry on then. I said carry on then. Carry on then. You can. Oh, for God's sake! How much? Look. Do the going thing. Right. Fine. You scumbag. Right. Okay. I'll go this way then. Oh, I hate the AI in this stupid game. I've got to go around the bloody block again now. Trolled by the AI. That's a corner. Okay, that's not going to be a stopping issue for me. I'm just going to have to do that. Oh, oops. Okay, well, you know that repair I just did? we might have broken the headlight a little bit. Oh my God, don't crash into a fuel station. Okay, right, this time we'll pull up and empty our poo tank. So 750 to discharge it, and then depending on what disinfectant we want, so discharge the toilet and we'll buy some standard disinfectant. And handily, it's turned the coach around for us. That's useful. Right, back to the stadium. It's going to be this way. Going to confuse it now. That's the way I came in. This way I'm going back. Right, so we've refilled the supplies, we've emptied the toilet, we've cleaned the coach, we repaired the coach and then got it damaged again. We've refueled the coach. We should now be good. So it's back to the club office as it tells us to do in the bottom left. And then we should just about get time, hopefully, to drive to our next game. Shame it didn't show you damage. Obviously MAN wouldn't want that from a licensing point of view, would they? But yeah, I quite like the fact you've got to do these things whilst you're waiting for match day. So it's actually a day's work. Well, you've got to book the repair. So in theory, you do that on the night you came back. If you've got any damage, you book that, and then it would then advance time to that. And then when you're doing the damage, you can come out and do everything else, can't you? You can do your shopping, you can do your refueling, you can do your toilet emptying, and do it all at the same time. But, you know, it's expensive. I think we've blown through a majority of our budget on the first, 3 games? And 2 of those were at home. So I think we'd run out of money by the end of the season. Oh, well, obviously the repairs were a bit of that money gone. Coming through. Right, so 10k back to our office, and yeah, we should just about get time to drive to our next game. Well, maybe we won't do the journey back. It's going. The football team's better than I am. Right. Left turn. And back to our stadium we are. And in we go. Doesn't really matter where I park this time because, oops, it's going to, oops. It's going to move it for game day anyway. See, no football team. How bizarre. Right, let's leave that running because that seems safe. And let's go back to the club office. Yeah, I use a G27. Right. So let's go to match day. Get onto my bus, which is now moved again. Okay, where's the team? I bet I can hear them. I can't see them. But I've got to go and pick them up from a train station somewhere. Drive to a station in Dusseldorf. There we go. Right, so I've got to pick them up from the train station in Dusseldorf. See, this is the bit I don't get. It's match day. I've got to drive to Dusseldorf now and pick them up from the train station. Why couldn't they have come with me? Thankfully, it's only 88k away. But that's more the reason. Why couldn't they have come with me? So we'll pick them up from the train station. We'll take them to the stadium. We'll see this game before we end. It's weird. I said sometimes, which I think I could have done, I could have booked a hotel room for the Friday night for me. I could have travelled to Dusseldorf on the Friday, stayed in a hotel, picked them up from the train station on the Saturday, and then driven them to the match. It's just I just find that a bit odd. When I've got to drive there, the whole idea of this is for me to be transporting the football team to their games. I always do the return journey with them on the coach, so why not take them there? I don't know. It's a really good DLC, and as I said, it does add something to Fernbus that Fernbus is lacking. And I can definitely recommend buying it if you've got Fernbus and you want something else to do in Fernbus. There's a lot of playability here, but it's that whole, like, I'm travelling empty now to pick them up from the train station. Well, yeah, it wouldn't cost them anything with me, would it? Because I've got to bring this thing there anyway. But, you know, hey ho, that's the game mechanics, isn't it? As I say, next Saturday we'll do I'll do some proper paying routes in tourist bus, so you get to see the difference with that. Right, so we're not far from our next game anyway, at Dusseldorf, only 77k away. So we'll get there, we'll watch this game before we end and see how we've done. But yeah, as a DLC, and as I say, as an add-on for Fernbus, if you've got Fernbus and like me, you've completed the map by travelling to everywhere you can on the map, and you've now gone, okay, well, what's the point of doing anything else in that then? This gives you a reason to do those journeys. Even if the AI are a bit weird at times and just stop in the outside lane. And it's quite nice if you know anything about German football. You know, you can pick the team that you maybe support to drive for, which makes it a bit more interesting. If you've got no interest in German football like me, it's just something to do. It's, you know, just pick a team and go, oh, I'll drive for those. I picked this based on the colour of the livery. Oh, a bit black and yellow, we'll have that. And I say you get you get the coach with the DLC as well, which you can then use in Fernbus. I just wish they'd put this economy system into Fernbus. Because how hard would it be to have each person going to a place to pay a certain amount of money, and then you have a balance, which you've got in this, you've got a bank balance, so it must be in there to have the money go up as well as down. Fuel costs you money, repairs cost you money, emptying the toilet you have to do, you know, and if you don't, maybe people don't pay the full fare. You know, that could be a thing, couldn't it? If you don't empty the toilet, then people go, I'm not giving you the full amount of money because the toilet, I couldn't use the toilet. So that would give you a reason to do things like that. Even, you know, stuff like that could be quite interesting to do. Yeah, no, I don't see why they haven't developed, another DLC. They could have done that. This is a football DLC. They could have gone with, I don't know, just to call it the Coach Company DLC. Same map, same coaches. You've now got this integration into it. And to be honest, I think I would have bought that. So normal game, if you want to play a normal game. If you want an economy system, it's called the Coach Company DLC. And it takes away the Flixbus aspect. So you're not, doing Flixbus journeys. You're creating your own coach company. Have a way of being able to do your own livery. You can create your own company name. It's got to be doable. Yeah, well, airport transfers, there aren't that many. I suppose there are a few airports, aren't there? But even this, imagine working on this, that, okay, here we're taking our football team to the game. But what if the addition to this was then going, okay, your fans also want to travel to that game. So you can now either drive your fans, and then they will pay so much to travel on a coach, or you can drive the football team. So to give it two aspects of it. So you can be a coach company driving football fans. So same thing, based in Dortmund. So you follow the Dortmund team around the games. So home games, you don't get a journey. Away games, you have to drive them to the match, and they pay you for doing that. And again, the same thing. You have them, your toilet, you have to clean the coach, you have to make sure it's stocked for supplies, but you get money from that time. So if you put supplies on there and they want a bottle of water, well, they got to pay for it. So you make money from having that as a thing. I think that could be quite cool. So they can even enhance on this. Well, it wouldn't be British, would it? Because they haven't got the UK in the game. But even just to enhance the whole mechanics of just driving a football team around. Right. Literally, I went right. So yeah, so tonight back at 6 with some farming. Tomorrow lunchtime, a new game to look at, Drill Deal Oil Tycoon. And say next Saturday will be some tourist bus. So yeah, I do quite like the fact that we have got all the coach liveries. Saying you get this brilliant coach with all the seats and tables and stuff in it as part of the DLC as well, that you can use in Fernbus. I did request when I was part of the TML testing team that they should put this coach into tourist bus as well, because you could have executive tours of the island. But I don't think that ever happened. Yeah, I know you're using your points, McBone, but there's no need to highlight every message. I do read them all. I do see them all. I am all seeing. But you got to do something with those points. Right, so 14k from Dusseldorf. And we'll see how this match transpires. So there's our, there's our stadium. Can't quite see it yet. Oh, because we're going to the train station, aren't we? So, hey, where's the stadium? We're not. We're going to the flipping Dusseldorf No, we are going to the stadium. Well, hang on, why are we driving to the stadium? We haven't got the team on board. What? Are we just turning up with an empty coach? This is confusing me now. Hi, Hillsman. So, I thought we might have gone to the train station to pick them up from the train station and bring them to the thing, but it says drive to the stadium. That's a bit weird. We've got voices behind us and there's no one on board. Okay, we'll just pull up here. Let the players get off. The players aren't on. It's a bit odd, isn't it? It's like, let the what players? Right, we've got to go back round the corner now. Slowly. I could just park round there, couldn't I? If I was known that's where I was going. If I can get the other side of that fence. It does look a bit buggy. Around here. That's a long way from me getting a coach to my coach. There we go. Right, let's see how we do. No. Oh, we're losing at half time. Come on, we can't lose one. They're stuck at the station. They're stuck somewhere. Be interesting to see if they reappear back at the coach. Not that I'm going to take them back to Dortmund. No. Yes! Come on, one more, Dortmund. You can do it. No, 2-1. It's going to be 2-1. No! Damn it. 2-1. So where does that put us? Oh, God, we dropped to 8th place now, look. Oh, dear. Right. We'll wander back to the coach before we end, just to see if the team's there. Otherwise, you know, I'm not going to be held responsible for the loss of the Dortmund football team. But yeah, I really like this DLC. It certainly adds something to Fernbus that was definitely lacking before. If you've got Fernbus and you want something else to do in Fernbus, I can highly recommend it. Reasonably priced on Steam, but yeah, I'm sure if you looked in other places, you'll be able to pick it up fairly cheap and yeah, a worthwhile addition. You know, I've been to what, 2 away games and 2 home games in 2.25 hours of gameplay. That's quite time consuming. Thank you for the bits, Michael. We'll just see if our team has reappeared back at our coach. No, they haven't. They've gone, right, sod you, we're getting the... oh, there they are. No, they're there, it's fine. No, it's okay. We haven't lost the football team. They are there. There we go. And on board they get. There we go then. We will end there with the football arena behind us. What a great DLC. I really enjoyed spending some time again back in Fernbus. Don't forget, next Saturday, going to be doing some tourist bus, doing some proper routes. But back again in less than 4 hours' time with some farming this evening. Tomorrow lunchtime, another new game. Not played it myself, not seen any gameplay of it. But I'm going to try it out on a stream. What can possibly go wrong? Drill Deal Oil Tycoon. It's tomorrow lunchtime. And then back on Tuesday after that, then with some OMSI and some Train Sim 2 next week. And all sorts of things. So there we go. So thanks to you lot in chat for keeping me company for the last 2 hours, 20 minutes. And to this lot as well. So thank you to Porky Pig for the bits, to Crispy, Larwood and Nightbot for doing no moderation, to LaFerrari and Rogue Army for following, and McBone for resubscribing. Thank you very much indeed. I will be back with a couple of idiots at 6 p.m. tonight, maybe a little bit earlier, for some farming. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.